Fucking David, back again. You know, it's like my mum brought up 4 kids on her own. But it's just, and she showed love and that, like, and kindness and that. And we had fun times, and we had struggling times because we didn't have anything in San. But I think it's because she obviously chose to side with the ones who took us captive, do you understand? And she put her children in a vulnerable, who are vulnerable in a dangerous position, and by allowing Vic to come and live with us. And what she did, the abuse that she did, like, for one time, and then allowing Vic to come and live with us, yeah. So she obviously confessed to the elders what she'd done to me, which gave them the confidence to move someone like Victor Nealon into the house, for him to abuse me and his friends from the Royal Mail, and then the JW Court elders. Do you understand? Like, the whole story, like me going to get help from the JW Court elders, set up by Charles Sayers Russell, known as Zionist and Freemason. And we are prisoners of war under Dundee versus 1452. The Negro Saracen was put into perpetual servitude. My family from Scotland, McKinley and Campbell, we are the true Scottish Divided Royals. Oliver Cromwell got rid of the true divine right to rule. If it was recognised, it would be me. Do you understand? That's what they have the operation called, Prevention of Black Messiah. But in 1996, a lot of abuse happened to me. Do you understand? But that's why I always say, like, was it under duress? Like, did it happen? You know, was she forced, or did she willingly, because she's part of secret society? Because, you know, our families, a lot of us would have been born into secret societies. Not me, obviously, I'm the Messiah, man, but a lot of my family would have been born into secret societies, man, who would know this truth of who we really are. Understand, like, and then just keep on. It's like an act. People playing acts, man. But, you know, my mum always used to say we're from Scotland, so we are prisoners of war. We are. I've showed you with my non-denomination scrolling back to ministry. Yeah, there's other people like Kuramayo on YouTube with some great information. Wilder, my brother, and the Drop 432, Lex Williams, you know what I'm saying? Nine Spiral, you know, Wilder brothers, man. Keep on bringing the work out. But we are prisoners of war, and yeah, like, Saracen is Negro, man. You know, but I also, like, was it under duress with my mum, or was it done willingly because like a rituals, part of secret societies, these things happen, do you understand? You know, I always hope it's under duress. You know, I hope it's under duress because, like I said, the way she used to come across and say out of the blue when things were going okay, and she'd say, you know, son, just give me a big hug and say, you know, if we don't speak in the future, always remember I love you. And I've had dreams where my mum wasn't speaking to me when I was young. I was a kid. Do you understand? It came true, man. But, like, she showed great love as well, do you understand? But, like, it's just really bad in my eyes to have let Vic through the door, to have done what she done to me, to let Vic through the door, to allow wrong'uns, yeah, to have access to you, man, do you understand? And to turn a blind eye, you know, like, I suspect that she would have known about Vic because she said, here, when she came to the house, and my wife said, oh, you had a lot of bad men around your son married. She said, there's only one man. So she was aware that there was at least one man, Vic, you understand, who was around me, her kids. And he actually abused me multiple times, you understand? Anyway, the Most High will reveal all. I just want to show you how it all panned out in my life, man. My childhood, to show the true facts of it. You know, we were taken along to a court, man. I did have a different childhood to a lot of you out there. When you go up in the court, the JW court, yeah, you understand those who escaped will understand and say, yeah, fucking going to the meetings like four times a week, underline the watchtower and wakes and that, man. Now I know the truth, man. I was set up by Charles Sayers Russell and then Zionist and Freemason. Understand? They're corrupt as fuck, man. They work with Babylon, United Nations, man. You understand? They trained up NGOs, man. So they were NGO representatives of the United Nations for over 10 years. That's submit the ideologies of the United Nations in their publications, the Wake and the Watchtower. Okay, their application was that good. It was used as a model application for other NGOs to look to show you how to fill it out correctly. Okay, they did it for 10 years. They had to resubmit the application every 10 years. Facts. They trained the brothers in law school to cut down costs on the child sex abuse cases, man. Right, corrupt as F, man. I'm just showing you what's going on. what cult he was part of, man. I'm saying growing up. It's time for us to come out of her, my people, man. Come out of her. Understand? And I also think that so-called blacks are less intellectually intelligent than so-called whites. If you look on their jw.org website, one of the older publications, they're a Zionist organisation, so run by Freemasons. And if you go in the Freemason lodges, who do they worship? Lucifer. What they do, what you have to do to show that you worship Lucifer? Do rituals, man. Understand? They want things on you, man. They want things on you if you want to join. Understand? Got to do certain rituals. You know about that, man. Morning star, they want to lose the worship rather than the living creator higher. Follow his 16 commandments. Exodus chapter 2 is 14. I am, the creator name, man. Higher, his name forever.